to make it. Oh, there we go. Tellus with a lovely shot there onto Look A, opening up the A side sort of. There's still a player there on the single bombs, and another player is going to go to the front A side. We can see Mark taking up the head of mates. He's gonna find someone there, but Taylor getting the better of him. Sukramze finds a frag into 6. There we go. Roxas as well into Taylor. 3 on 3. Tellus is gonna look for more blood. And Nate's with the bomb over at front A. Where is Sukramze? Oh, there we go. There's Tellus with a frag into remix. Sukramze gonna have to rotate now to this B side. Tellus is gonna go into this spawn house area. Risk shuts down Roxas. They know A side is clear now. So surely they're gonna go A. Sukramze, he's not watching the cross. He's gonna meet up with Tellus quite soon, you would say, but no, Tellus gonna look around. He was on his balcony and closed the round out for rizeGaming. That was a hat trick actually from Tellus. Let's see if he can do the same thing again. No, he's this time not gonna go for the speed peek. He's gonna go over and pick the spawn house stairs. Not even that. He's gonna go straight to Catholic. He's always surprising me. Mark with the open frag there onto risk. Tellus nearly shutting down. There we go. That's Mark down. Yeah, he finds the head of Sukramze. Didn't land a frag there. There's Luki with a double frag into Tix and Taylor. Nate's getting Nate and Taylor both getting frags as well. 2 on 2. Let's see. Boom's gonna go down by Nate's. Sukramze and Remix left. Remix in the bomb side. Perhaps he's gonna get a Nate frag. No. Nate's managed to dodge that. Sukramze in Cafe, looking over to the A side. They're just synchronizing this push. I can only assume. Clock is taken away though. Gonna have to do something. Sukramze is being spotted though. He's being tagged up quite heavily there. There's Sukramze, just left up to Tellus. And there we go, there's Sukramze with 2 frags. And that's great play by Sukramze. I didn't expect that one to happen. I thought surely this was gonna be a Rise run, but no. That's quite unfortunate. Let's see, Tellus is gonna pick over at the B side, getting punished by Sukramze. Look also gonna frag onto Taylor. There's Risk back onto Look. 3 on 4. As Roxas has just put 2 bullet to his head. Risk and Tix both down. As Nate's your last man. 1v4. He has been spotted. He's got the bomb. He's not in a great position. Roxas confirms a great round from him. Getting a hat trick. Let's follow up onto Sukramze. He's gonna go onto this famous Stevie jump. It's been smoked though. Can't find anyone. Tix finds Remix though. It's gonna be a sort of split. Nate's is the bomb on B balcony. Okay, being shut down by Taylor. Sukramze is spamming shots away. He needs to be careful for Tellus though. Mark with a double kill onto Taylor and Risk. And that's gonna even the odds for JoinTheForce as Roxas is gonna finish off Nate's. Suddenly, Rise are in quite a trouble, but Tellus finds Roxas. You've got Tix with the bomb. You've got Tellus in support with his scope. rizeGaming should know Mark's position. Tix takes up Mark quite heavily there. There's Tellus to finish him off. Sukramze is gonna try and hop on over onto this jump. Didn't manage to do it though.
Explosives planted.
This jump is quite difficult. He's gonna peek around this corner. Slowly but surely he's being spotted by Tellus though. Somehow dodges all the bullets. And finally Some bullets landed from ticks, and it's 2-2. Risk. It's the first plot into Lucky. It's gonna be looking like an A push from rizeGaming here. We got Mark though on the defense. It is trusty SMG, Scrums A, supporting the A side as well. Tellus finds Mark there. And Nate's with another frag onto Roxas, 5 versus 3. Yes. rizeGaming and again comes over to this A side. They have pretty much control now. Bomb's gonna go down. Scrums A and Remix both left. For JoinTheForce. Remix does get down risk though. So that makes things perhaps a little bit easier. But still, it's not good. Takes us in a good position there. Taylor and Takes both gonna shoot down Scrums. Taylor though does get the last hit. There we go, Tellus finishes off Remix. And rizeGaming are in the lead once more. Tellus is going quite big here. 8 frags already in the 5 rounds we had. Frags so far. So gonna be a slow round from rizeGaming. Tellus finishes off Roxas. Mark with the reply onto Ticks. Risk suspects a player over at Garage, and rightfully so. Scrums picks him off though. Tellus is gonna wait for Scrums to peek around this spawn house area. Ooh, Scrums, you should have had that one, man. You should have had that one. Ooh, dear God, dear God. Missing 2 players crossing. He's gonna chuck a nade over now. We have 4 players left from JoinTheForce, and Scrums did finally get a nade frag onto Nate. He's being pushed by Taylor. Taylor does shut him down. There's Remix with a return frag. And we've got Tellus left up for rizeGaming in a 1 versus 3. I mean, anyone can do it, that's Tellus, but it's gonna be quite difficult for him. And there we go, Remix shuts him down, 3-3. This is good. This is good. Tense match, so we like it. Opening frag so far. Tellus was gonna first Scrums, can find him there. Okay, aims up onto Nate's. Remix into Ticks. Roxas finds Taylor. There we go. 3 players already down from rizeGaming. There's Tellus finally with a frag. 4 on 2. All JoinTheForce need to do now is just sit in, really. And they've got this round. A little bit of a scope battle going on there by with Scrums and Tellus. Scrums did shut him down though. That was quite awkward from Tellus just to chuck a smoke like that and expose his entire body. But yeah, happens. Let's see, Tellus, what can you do, my man? Just gonna look for some frags. Someone jumping out. Wow! Lovely scope shot there onto Roxas through the wall there. Tip of his head. He's gonna spot another one. Risk though, shuts down Mark. Luque back onto Taylor. Takes into Luque. Nate's into Scrums. Got Remix left.
Explosion planted.
He's in a 1 versus 4. Bomb's been planted as well. He's gonna flash himself. That's what the Germans like to do. He's gonna jump around, trying to go crazy. Perhaps he's been playing the no-scope simulator too much. Let's take up Tellus though, finds him. There we go, no-scope simulator has worked. He did spot another player, he's just gonna try and get some more exit frags here. That's what he wants. Yeah. Finally. He decides to kill himself. Decides to do a little jihad. Comes in looking over at B. Spots the player there pushing. No frag so far. It's gonna be a sort of slow round. So comes in the balcony here. Did spot someone crossing that cafe. And there's Luke and Mark with 2 frags for JoinTheForce. As the A side is pretty much on lockdown. Okay, finds another frag. Mark was actually in the back, but risk did they managed to take out Mark. We've got a 2-4 situation now. We have Risk and Tellus remaining for rizeGaming. So Kremze, Luke and Roxas and Remix are still alive. Surely they're not gonna slip this round for this time. You want to keep this advantage. Risk has managed to sneak around this bin area, but Sukrumze is gonna surely be waiting. not even getting the kill, but Roxas does. And there we go, 5-4. Favor of JoinTheForce. This is gonna look for frags here. This time not finding any. So Kremze watching the 8 pushes. Taylor has just been downed by Loke. Remix back onto Tix. When I say back onto Tix, he's onto frag onto Tix. There's Risk with a reply onto Mark. And this could mean a little bit of trouble here. The A side, nah, it's still occupied by Loke. That's good. rizeGaming are not in a particularly any spot to push anything. There's Risk. He's gonna enter the A side now. But Loke is there now. It's painfully slow. Tellus is over at his B side. He's gonna move up with Remix, gets the frag into Remix. And that's great play. Remix can't believe his eyes. But yeah, that was just normal. Just normal. Casual Tellus thing. As Risk has just been shut down. There's Sukrumze again onto Nates. As Tellus, 1 versus 3. Clock's ticking down. It's not gonna happen. Lucky's there, ready and waiting for him. JoinTheForce are finally taking a bigger lead. Let's have a look over at the scoreboard. We can see Tellus going absolutely big for rizeGaming. Lucky leading the board. And then we have Sukrumze following up until the first as well. Frag so far, we can see a bit of an A push going on here by rizeGaming. Nates shuts down Mark and Luke. And there's Roxas with a frag to Nates. Roxas did spot a player crossing over to this A side. That was Tix. He's gonna pick up this bomb. And Nix, meanwhile, shuts down Tellus. Taylor back into Roxas. 3-2 in favor of rizeGaming. Runs even in the odds. Yes. Both Remix and Risk taking up each other. I didn't quite see that one, but it looked to be like a cripple fight. Sukrumze is gonna put an end to that as he shuts down Risk. It's all left up to Tix. 1 versus 2. Bomb planet taking away 20 seconds left on the clock. He's getting taken up quite heavily there, and yeah, I shouldn't have overpeaked that. And Sukramze is gonna get the defuse. And that's gonna extend the lead of JoinTheForce with 3 rounds now. And if JoinTheForce are gonna get another round there, they're gonna be quite comfortable for the attacking side. And then we're gonna see a third map perhaps. Nevertheless, we can see rizeGaming putting up a fight here by shutting out 2 JoinTheForce players. Look at they apply onto Tix. Okay, he's finally being shut down by Taylor. Sukramze back onto nades. He's in a bit of a precarious spot. 3-on-2 situation. Bomb's gonna get planted as it's Remix and Sukramze again.
Explosives planted.
Let's see if they can do some clutching here. Remix finds the frag onto Taylor, but there's risk of closing the round out. And it's 7-5. Yeah. It's alright, it's alright. I mean, 5 is still doable on defense, 7 is also still doable on attack, although I favor the attacking side on strike, I must say, but that's personal. Dallas is gonna look over this B crossing and finding the open as comes there with the bomb actually. It's gonna be a split push here by JoinTheForce. You can see rizeGaming putting a lot of manpower over this A side, while the majority of the JoinTheForce are actually stacked up onto this this B link. We can see Luke finally going towards his garage side now. He's actually not going to garage, he's gonna go find Risk and Mark also with a frag onto nades. And this split pushes seem to be working so far. Okay, and God, who was that? Tix battling it out over at this front A area. Still 4 players for JoinTheForce, and 3 for rizeGaming. Make that 2 as Mark finds Talus. That's the second of the round. And there's Mark again with a hat-trick onto Tix. And that's a lovely play by Mark. He's just left up to Taylor. He's being tagged up quite heavily there, and he finishes him off. And that's another round for JoinTheForce. And that sort of worked. It's split pushed. I think we're gonna see a split push again as Sukramze is gonna go and take this one towards B. You can see Risk here on the street. He's gonna tag up a player there crossing. Sukramze shuts him down though. And that's what the split push is for. Take full control of the street. Tellus though finds Roxas. Nice players being tagged up here and there, but they all recuperate health. Let's go forward. Mark shuts down nades. Taylor with to return frag until Luke. JoinTheForce are gonna be looking to go to B as Marcus got this spawn house area under his firm control. Tellus is in spawn though, so you sort of need to be careful. 3-on-3 situations though. Mark finds another one. That's Taylor down. As Mark is finally being shut down. That's quite unfortunate for JoinTheForce, as Mark was the spearhead of this attack. Talus shuts down Remix. Sukramze, your last man. 1-on-2. He's got the bomb. 9 seconds left on the clock. He's gonna have to plant, and there's Tix shutting him down. 8-6 to score. And we see rizeGaming coming back. This is gonna be some wallbang here. Risk opens up onto Lucky. Access immediately back onto Risk with an 8 frag. As Sukamze just spotted a player there going into this flower house, and he just timed, and it's so unlucky for Sukamze. Remix. Let's get the return frag. Oh, that was Mark actually getting the return frag. 3 on 2. Mark doing absolute work, shutting down Nate as well. Taylor was your last man, but not for long. 9-6. It's looking to be like a JoinTheForce round. We have another timeout being called. Let's hope it's all sorted again. Alright, back live again. Oh god, I thought for a second Scrumser was pinged again. You can see Tells here going into the Stevie jump. It's going to be fully smoked there. Ticks with Leon frag onto Mark. This rizeGaming looking to get some rounds back here. Should down both SMGs, Mark, and lucky both down to Crumsay. Getting a frag into Ticks. Taylor back into Roxas. 4 on 2. So Crumsay has got the bomb. And an SMG, so this could be quite dangerous. But finds Taylor as well. I thought Taylor was going to get him there for a sec, but no. Didn't happen. See how this one works out. We can see Sukamze lagging across on the compass. Yeah, that's not great for him. That's Remix is your last man probably again. No, Sukamze is back again. Or, yeah, he's back. Ooh. And it's just left up to Sukamze, lagging like hell. 15 seconds left till it's finishing him off. And that's so unfortunate for JoinTheForce with Sukamze lagging out like that. I can't stress that enough, but still, Rice, I'm gonna take that round. Sukamze being tagged up heavily now by this wall break from Talus. It's gonna be looking like an 8 push here from JoinTheForce. Nice risk tags up a player there. Roxas finds a frag. Another one onto risk as well. It's 2 frags so far from Roxas. Sukamze onto Nates. There's Talus back into Sukamze with the straight battle going on there. Another one into Roxas. If he did get that third one, then he would have gone absolutely big. And there's Ticks in the back onto Mark. And it's a 2-on-2 situation.
Explosive.
Goes down by Remix. Okay, and Remix left for JoinTheForce. We've got Ticks and Talus. This could be a combo that's gonna work. Talus actually attacks up Remix quite heavily there. I don't think he even noticed it. And yeah, Remix shuts him down. That's quite unfortunate that you can't see the hit detectors anymore. That used to be in the old days. But yeah, we're not leaving any old days anymore. This is 2014. So let's see over this cross. It's Not gonna find any. Roxas opening frag again. Taylor shuts down Remix. There's another one into that statue. Let's look. JoinTheForce got a good control over his A side, but they need to be careful. They are manned out.
Explosives planted.
Nice. Players are converging on this A side. 6 shots down. Look at. Ooh, Sukrams had just spotted the player there. Shuts him down through the smoke. He finds another one. Nearly getting that one. Let's hope he doesn't time out this time. Gets a deal kill onto Tix. Trying to go for that sexy no-scope. He did get it, but there's Tellus with a reply. And that's so unlucky for Sukrams, but well played by Tellus. Closing the round out for rizeGaming.
Explosives diffused.
You see Tellus with a lot of frags. See Tex up Remix through the wall bang. And you can see another split push here from JoinTheForce. As the previous A push didn't quite work out well. As Tix opens up onto Roxas. You can see Mark is gonna dart his way through this B side. No, perhaps not. He's gonna take it easy. Did you not see that person on B link? Oh Mark, did you not see him? Oh god. Taylor meanwhile shuts down okay. Oh Mark, oh Mark. That was quite unfortunate, but hey. We have still a full lineup from Rice live, and just Remix and Sukrams left for JoinTheForce. Sukrams is now in trouble. He's got the bomb in the legal hand, but 2 players having a crossfire. There's Tix with a frag. Finishing him off, and Tix again onto Remix, and well played by Tix. JoinTheForce sort of losing their leads. We can see Sukrams nading their own cars, so they won't die to the car explosion anymore. It's to be like an A push again. Taylor's there to receive him though. And it's another frag. 3 on 3, Roxas back onto Taylor. 2 on 3, Tellus and Tix. The dream team. The combo. Tix here, one over at Overlook. He's surely gonna get him now. Ooh, that's bad news for Tix. He's now in a 1 versus 3. He is gonna find someone in Overlook. That's probably gonna be Roxas. Oh no, it's actually a Remix. Oh, so Roxas was the Overlook player here. But apparently not. He's got 2 more players to find. Roxas and Sukrams. Bomb's taken away. 24 seconds left on the clock. He's gonna soon make a mad dash, and there's Roxas. 11-9. And that was a good push by JoinTheForce. Let's follow up with the Mark, see if is he gonna push anything. He had a front spawn, he's gonna chuck a nade over onto this A side. This plays left, right and center. There's Scrums in support though, as Roxas finishes off Taylor as well. You could see third map here, but Nates and Tellus both getting frags. Looking back onto Nates though, 3 on 2. Scrums still needs to get his bomb, his ass with the bomb to the side. Okay, meanwhile, finishes off another one. Tellus in a 1 versus 3. It's not gonna happen. Match points. We're gonna perhaps see a third map, unless rizeGaming are gonna go big. This time, push Link. This trusty SMG. Shut down by Nates, and there's Lucky with a reply to Nates. 3 players there on the statue. So Roxas finishes off Risk. There's Tix back into Roxas. 2 on 3. Remix and Sukrams. Those guys. Always those guys left alive. Just like for rizeGaming, we have Tix and Tellus usually always left alive. This time we have Taylor as well. So Ramsey is pulling Tellus there. Remix is gonna perhaps wait for someone to come B shot, but it's not going to be. It's a bit of a stalemate there. We got 30 seconds left. Taylor finishes off Remix. There's no risk being taken by Rice. There's part of this match play. So Ramsey sure he wants to finish this one off, but he's got 16 seconds left on the clock. He needs to find 3 players and finishes off Tellus there. That's a good start. He's gonna push around Taylor's bullet, but Taylor finally shutting down Ramsey. And that's another round for rizeGaming. Let's hope they can keep this one up. Perhaps we can see an overtime. Tellus. Thanks, okay. This A push has been put to an halt. Mark being tagged up as well. Tellus with another frag onto Mark. Tellus is a beast. He's on the jump. Finds Remix, that's a hat trick for him, and another one onto Roxas. George Foreman, can he go for the race? Nope. That's a Ramsey, denying him. And all rizeGaming need to do now is just sit in, wait for Ramsey to come out, and perhaps it will go to overtime. Ramsey, 1v4. Wow, Taylor, where's your sound, man? And there's Tix, finally shutting down Ramsey. And that was a great round by Tellus. Great play. Let's see if he can do the same damage he did there. It's nearly to this magical number of 30 kills. He's sitting on 28 right now. You can see JoinTheForce having another split push. Spots a player there over at Link. Mark is gonna open up this B side, shutting down nades. There's Tellus with the frag of the Roxas. Is he gonna go for that 30 ball? Nope. Ramsey is gonna deny him again. Meanwhile though, Mark has been shut down as well. So it's at 3-3. rizeGaming shoots it in deep. Although, okay, finds the frag onto Tix. And this could mean a third map if JoinTheForce is going to close this one out. It looks to be like that. Taylor is being shut down by Remix. Let's see, Risk getting heavily tagged up. He's in 1 versus 3. If he wants to go to an overtime, he needs to clutch. That's one. Bomb's gonna get planted. And he's being shut down by Remix. We gotta go to a third map. It's so close. Crossfire, rizeGaming won 13-11. Now JoinTheForce win 13-11. What are we gonna see next map?